So you're a local business owner, right? You do great work, your team is solid, but maybe the phone just isn't ringing like it should be. You know you're good at what you do, but you're not getting the calls to prove it. Well, it turns out there might be a silent, hidden online issue that's quietly sabotaging your efforts. And that brings up a really critical question. Is it possible that your online presence, the very thing that's supposed to attract customers, is actually creating confusion and costing you jobs without you even realizing it? The culprit we're talking about today is something called duplicate business listings. Now, that might sound a little technical, but I promise it's a simple and surprisingly common problem. Think of it like a clog in the pipeline that brings you new customers, stopping calls before they ever even happen. And just how common is this? Well, the data's kind of shocking. On average, 2 out of every 3 business listings online have incorrect information. This isn't some rare mistake. It's a massive, widespread issue that's affecting the majority of businesses, and yeah, it could be affecting yours right now. Okay, so what is a duplicate listing exactly? It's simple. Let's say your business is ABC Plumbing in San Diego. If you have more than one profile in Google Maps or 2 separate pages on Yelp for that same business, those are duplicates. Even if the details are a little bit different, if they're representing the same business at the same location, you've got a problem. Right about now, you might be thinking, hang on, I never created a second listing. And you know what? You're probably right. The frustrating part is that these duplicates often just appear without you doing anything at all. It happens automatically behind the scenes, which is why it's such a hidden problem. See, duplicates can pop up for all sorts of reasons, and a lot of them are completely out of your control. Maybe you moved offices, and instead of your old profile getting updated, a new one just got generated automatically. There are powerful data systems online that pull old info and just create a listing with their best guess. It could even be a well-meaning employee who tried to help, or a marketing agency you used years ago that set one up and lost the login. It happens incredibly easily. Now, this isn't just about messy data. This creates a fundamental conflict for the 2 most important audiences you have: the search engines like Google that rank you, and of course the actual customers who are trying to find you. Both of them get confused, and confusion is the enemy of a growing business. Just think about it from a search engine's perspective. Google's entire goal is to provide one single, accurate, and trustworthy answer to a search. But duplicates, they do the exact opposite. They feed Google conflicting information. They create doubt about which listing is the real one, and they signal that you're unreliable, which makes the search engine hesitant to show your business at all. And that conflict directly weakens your business. Your ranking power literally gets split. So instead of having one strong profile with 40 positive reviews, you now have 2 weak profiles, one with 30 reviews and another with 10. Your customer reviews are divided, your online authority is cut in half, and potential customers get confused, which ultimately just erodes their trust in you. And that loss of trust is a huge deal. Research shows that over 80% of customers lose trust in a local business if they find inconsistent or incorrect info online. Think about that. Before they've even spoken to you or seen your work, 8 out of 10 people are already doubting your professionalism simply because of some conflicting data. I know all of this might still feel a bit abstract, so let's walk through a tangible, real-world example. This is where you can see exactly how a simple data error translates into a lost customer and a damaged reputation. Imagine a dental clinic. They're successful, so they move into a bigger, better office across town. To announce the move, someone on their team creates a brand new Google business profile for the new address. But they totally forget to go back and mark the old one as moved or deleted. Now, a potential new patient is looking for a dentist. They search for the clinic by name, and Google, confused by the 2 listings, shows them the old one. The patient books an appointment, takes time off work, and drives all the way to the old, empty building. And this is the result: a real, 1-star review left by that frustrated patient. Just like that. Because of a forgotten duplicate listing, the clinic didn't just lose one high-value patient for life. They now have a permanent negative review that actively warns other potential customers away, all because their online presence was confusing. So, how do you prevent this from happening? Well, the solution isn't about mastering some complex marketing tool. It's about adopting a simple principle for your entire online presence: one business, one single, consistent digital identity. So here's the key takeaway. Duplicate listings are not a small clerical error. They actively harm your business by splitting your ranking power and diluting your reputation. They confuse potential customers and destroy the trust you worked so hard to build. And as we just saw, that confusion leads directly to lost jobs and real lasting damage to your reputation. The goal has to be a single, clear, and consistent identity everywhere online. At the end of the day, people in your community are actively searching for the services you provide. Your only job online is to make it easy for them to find you, trust you, and hire you. Don't let a digital ghost of your business intercept them first. We hope this was helpful. If you want more straightforward, practical advice like this to help you get more jobs and grow your local business, be sure to subscribe. And if you'd rather have an expert handle all this for you, to find and fix these issues and make sure your phone rings more often, visit us at Proper Marketers. We're here to help.